Hey guys, how's it going, and welcome back to another video. And today we have got the Madfut Fatal Guide Part 2, or everything you need to know about Fatal Part 2. Obviously, first time around we missed out on a few things, and along with that, obviously there's been a few things that have been added, a few things that we didn't really know about, and so we're going to discuss all of those things today and more, and see where we get with it. Okay, so first up, as you can see real quick, we can carry over tokens from another season, because you can see that right now I'm just upgrading my bronze squad to a silver squad without even playing a single game. I've literally carried over all my tokens. I think if you have more than 100 tokens, it will let you carry them over to the next season. So basically what had happened is I was doing that 80 wins a season objective, and that is how I ended up getting all of these tokens, because I had to save up. Okay, so anyways, moving on from that, next thing that you need to know: 2 icons max per squad. I think most of you will know this by this point. We started off with something that you probably didn't know, because let's be honest, I don't think any of you have ever saved up those many tokens, to be quite honest. Next thing, you get 5 fatal picks every level. That is quite obvious. I thought it would change with seasons, maybe make it a bit harder, get 6 fatal picks every 10 seasons or something like that, but quite clearly that is not the case. Next up, something that you guys probably already know, but you can only have a max of 2 icons in your squad. So that is, yeah, a max of 2 icons in your squad. So next one's a slightly weird one, but no, you don't actually lose your collection when you put in players from your own picks, from your own collection. As you can see, I'm doing it right here. Yes, people actually asked me this question on the part 1 of the Fatal Guide. Next up, overall stats draw is an overall draw. Overall stats draw is an overall draw. I think most of you know that by this point. We don't got a clip for it. Just let it roll. I think we will just try and get one. Let's do that. You can get 2 icons of your choice if your foundation card is not an icon, and since the update we can get any good player. Mostly we get like really good players, high rated players. Before, there was a chance you could get suckers like 91 Team of the Year nominee Robertson, but I was lucky enough to get Team of the Year Ramos. Next up, a really important stat, because the max number of games you can actually get in a season are 104. As you can see right now, I'm just upgrading without playing any season, but who knew that you can play 104 games in one season? Many of you keep asking me, wait, how do you do the 80 wins a season? You can't even play those many games. No, if you count properly, you can do 104, because it's 20 with the bronze squad, 20 with the silver squad, 20 with the non-rare gold, 40 with the rare gold, and four games optional with the special squad, obviously. But these are the max number of games, so if you make an upgrade only when you are forced to do one, that way you can play 104 games in one single season. Now, a couple of quick little stupid things that I missed out on. You get a win at the bottom of your card if the card indeed does win the duel, and every season quite obviously gets tougher. Next up, we've got how to start a new season. Obviously, before we had only one way, that is to play at least 4 games with the special squad, but since the update, once you upgrade to your special squad, you could just start a new season. As you can see right there, that I'm doing it right here, and you don't need to play the 4 games. I mean, it's optional. You could realistically pay the 4 games, but you don't really need to, so you know what I mean. So that way you can start the new season in a new way now since the update. After every round, after every game of Fatal that you play, who goes first is actually random. It's not like last game you went first, so next game Fatal's the AI is gonna go first, and then vice versa. It doesn't work like that. It's actually random. You could go first twice in a row, or the Fatal could go first twice in a row, and trust me, you realistically want to be second. As you can see from this little segment, that this game the AI had gone first. We've skipped past the little the ad, and we're going to upgrade. As you can see, we had one game with Adamo Lukman already. He was the player that we had previously upgraded, and now we upgraded this player. And the very next game, the Fatal has gone first again. So that way, yeah, this is an example of how it's actually quite random. Okay, so the final few things that I wanted to show you guys: you can leave the game in between at any flipping point of time, just go over wherever you want. Like I've gone over to iMovie, you can leave it for however long, you can just keep it in the background as long as you don't swipe the game off. Like don't actually completely log off of the game, if you know what I mean. You should probably be knowing what I mean at this point. But yeah, unless you do that, unless you swipe the game off and it gets completely closed, your game is not going to be affected at all. You could come back and start playing your game at any point of time. So that is pretty cool. So for this next little segment, we'll be discussing Madfut achievements. But before we do that, we have to show you guys this little glitch that most of you guys should already know. If you don't already know it, you should be indeed what should you guys be doing? Checking out this video that I will plug at the top once the video is indeed done. Because what you can actually do is, if you're having a bad day or you just want to stop playing, or you're raging, or if you're trying to do the if you're trying to do the 80 wins in a season achievement, this is a really useful glitch. So basically, once you just log off the game, what happens is it does register it as a loss, but the game does not actually count. As you can see, I've got one extra loss. I had 21 wins, 6 draws and 5 losses, but I haven't actually used up a game, as you can see from the bottom right. You should be knowing this glitch already because I did make a video on it, on how to complete 80 wins in a season. If you haven't checked it out, the information card did pop up a while ago. Make sure you go check that out as well. Really helpful video. And so yeah, that's how you use this glitch, which is helpful for the achievements, which we're gonna go and check in the final little bit, because we've got a few new achievements, a few achievements that we had already covered: Fatal 81 season, Fatal 100 chem, Fatal perfect match, Fatal 10 wins in a row, Fatal 5 seasons. Pretty self-explanatory achievements as well. So that is pretty much everything you need to know about Fatal. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe for more such content. As with the first part of the Madfut Fatal guide, this video also took a lot of time to complete, edit, and do all of that stuff, record, all of that jazz. So I would love it if you guys can show it some support. I will see you guys with another video real soon. Until then, goodbye. And yeah, let me know what else you guys would like to see.